Born on February the 2nd, 1934, Zainab Bukia Jai's love for the theatre began as a child, influenced by her father who took her to the cinemas as a young girl. Her passion was so intense that she used to do a cardboard sort of cinema for children and charge half a penny to come and watch. She was on a federal government scholarship in London for 6 years and studied at the Stanislavski Institute of Drama. She later returned to Nigeria after education in 1965 and started working at the Nigerian Television Authority as a presentation assistant in 1966 before becoming an announcer, presenter and newscaster. She presented a couple of children's programs and Nigerian sketches, a program which was all about Nigerian culture. She was later transferred to Port Harcourt, but when she returned to Lagos, her acting career picked up. Village Headmaster was her first role in the 1970s, and she later got a role in Amaka Igwe's Checkmate. She has since featured in so many movies. According to the late actress, shooting of international movie Critical Assignment in South Africa was one of the events of her life that she would never forget. The veteran actress bagged the Industry Merit Award at the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. Many will not forget the standing ovation that greeted the announcement of the 82-year-old who died on July the 6th, 2016.
These are your works of art for this week. Done on mixed media, raw charcoal, bone and acrylic. He depicts wisdom as a principal thing in life. It takes an experienced man to have it, but not all the time. Sage shows wisdom in the grey hair when taking decisions in life. To make the painting more interesting, the image of Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka is used to portray this message, a typical example of a mind with an ocean of ideas and a wealth of experience. This next one is done on oil and canvas. It shows a pregnant girl who, in the process of selling oranges, sold her pride instead. It talks about the Nigerian girl child who, instead of being in school, are sent to sell as a result of poverty, and they end up selling their bodies. The artist is asking the leaders to look into this and get a way to curb the menace of hawking on the streets. I guess the Lagos state government has already taken a cue, Habib. Young Scholars is done with watercolor, charcoal and pastel. It's an educational, motivational painting that talks about youth. Children in a society tend to appreciate art, so the work is aimed at attracting these little ones to embrace reading, as the culture, the artist feels, is below par, and he believes that if children fall in love with words, the future can only be better. Always remember, you are what you read. Then we get a hard work by Arto Arinze. It's called Debacle 1, done with bonded stone. It talks about the June 12th saga, which was the end of an era in the country and a beginning of a new dawn, which ushered in democracy. It's a composition of metaphoric terms which are used as symbols to depict the Nigerian experience during the military regime, which annulled what many perceive as the most perfect election ever conducted in the country. So this sculptural piece becomes a metaphor. Clara Adin shows us this piece called A Slave Relic, done with charcoal on canvas. She believes the very word conjures up horrific images of brutality and oppression. Slavery has a long and ugly history, she says. No continent has suffered the ravages of slave trade as much as Africa. She believes freedom is a gift and encourages everyone to guard it jealously because a lot of people have paid a heavy price for what we are all enjoying today. Nice one there, Clara. This next one still has Clara's name on it, and she really strikes me as an artist who loves to talk about issues. It's done with pencil on paper. She imagines a world without violence, a world of hope. That belief in power of education to help protect women and the rights of children is also emphasized here. This artwork is to enlighten everyone about some of the issues affecting women. She borrows a line from the Afrobeat legend, Fela, suffering and smiling. Remember that one? That's how she sees many women all over the world. The only way to break the circle is to take action by breaking the silence. This painting I have dubbed Call to Prayer, done with oil on canvas. The artist is encouraging everyone to keep praying for Nigeria to flourish again. Olamide Balogun has this one titled Helping Hands. It's done with beadwork on board. He believes we live in a world where we can't exist alone. No man is an island, so we need to help each other one way or the other. And those are your works of art this week. We always encourage you to keep them coming. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and always remember, all our platforms are available. Keep sending those messages and lovely works of art. I'm Melinda Akinlami.